Text from wife, where are you? Me kitchen. Wife, can you feed cat? Me, I mean garage. Wife, bring in laundry. Me bathroom. Wife, clean toilet. Me, Idaho. Wife, get potatoes. My wife said I need to grow up. I was speechless. It's hard to say anything when you have 45 gummy bears in your mouth. Wife, it's like every man on earth has to share one brain. Me, can't think of a good comeback because it's not my turn to use the brain. When my wife falls asleep in a public place, I shake her a little and yell, "Don't you die on me." People always clap when she wakes up. Out in public. Me, a kid is crying. Wife, it's not one of ours. We fist bump. Me, honey, it's really muggy out today. Wife, if I go outside and all our mugs are on the front lawn, I'm leaving you. Me, sips coffee from bowl. Before I got married, I didn't even know there was a wrong way to put the milk back in the fridge. When I woke from the car accident in a full body cast, my wife was right at my bedside to let me know that childbirth is still more painful. I love when I leave work early to surprise my wife at home and she greets me with those 3 very special words, "Were you fired?" Accountant, you're basically broke. Wife, he keeps spending money on stupid stuff. Me, let's ask the dog if he thinks his genes are stupid. Marriage is just texting each other, do we need anything from the grocery store? A bunch of times until one of you dies. Therapist, what's the problem? Wife, he replaces words with animal names just to annoy me. Me, I don't do it on purpose. Me, I spent half as much as you usually do on groceries. Wife, congratulations. 2 hours later. Me, we have nothing to eat in this house. Relationship status, my wife asked me what I wanted for dinner and then told me I was wrong. Marriage is like coffee. First it's really hot. Then it's just right. Then it helps you get off your ass and do things. Sees bee on my wife's arm. Uh-oh. I roll up a newspaper. Babe. Stay still. Using newspaper as a megaphone, there's a FBE on you. Wife, what are you thinking about? Me, pauses daydream about zombie ninjas fighting cyber Nazis from the future you. The missus and I have been married so long she can finish my sentences. She also starts most of them and supplies the middle parts too. Never ask a woman who is eating ice cream straight from the carton how she's doing. My wife just opened my car door for me. Would have been a nice gesture had we not been going 70 miles per hour. Therapist, so why do you want to end your marriage? Wife, I hate the constant Star Wars puns. Husband, divorce is strong with this one. When my wife pisses me off, I get on her Pinterest and pin lots of mediocre shit, like cupcakes that just look like cupcakes. Sitting at a table. Wife, writes number on paper and slides it across. Me, crosses out and writes new number. Thermostat negotiations. Headed to Goodwill to buy back something I donated yesterday because this is my lesson on why marriage communication is so important. When my wife asks me to do that one thing in the bedroom that she really likes, she's talking about vacuuming. Marriage is mostly about knowing which hand towels you can use and which ones are for the better people who visit your wife's home. Wife, wow, I'm tired. Me, go relax, give me the recipe and I'll make dinner. 5 minutes later. Me, honey, I think we're out of oven. My wife got a Fitbit for the sole purpose of proving how many times I wake her up in the middle of the night by snoring. My wife gives me the speaking treatment. Breakfast in bed, love? Me, ooh, yes please. I made it last week. Me. Sigh. Me, there's no I in team, but there is one in pizza. Wife, so you're not going to share. Me, I am not going to share. Me. Look, I love you, but I made exactly the amount of cheese and crackers I want to eat right now. Wife, but I only. Me, exactly the amount. Marriage teaches you a lot about yourself. For instance, I've learned that I don't need to use so many paper towels, and they're expensive. I've been married for about 45 pounds. Marriage is about finding that special someone to disagree with about the room temperature until you die. Newlywed, let's share everything. Veteran spouse, your knee was on my side of the bed last night. Will you like my Instagram I just posted please? Sure. Married life. Me, isn't this great? Wife, not really. Me, looks down from the top bunk, what's wrong? My wife probably tells me that I never listen to her. Wife, how are we out of ice again? Me, dunno, I yell from the bathroom. The penguin and I can barely contain our laughter. Cat purrs. My cat. Cat frolics. My cat. Cat misses litter tray. Your cat. If my wife ever hired a private detective to follow me, it would be to get pictures of me not using the coupons I said I used. Me, wait, so it's cool for you to use my phone charger, but I can't touch yours? Wife, correct. Marriage is essentially agreeing to share 50% of your ice cream forever. Runs to the door to greet wife. I'm afraid there's been a terrible accident involving all the things you asked me to do today. Married sext. Her. Is it in? Him, not yet. Her, put it in now. Him. Okay, it's in. Her and set timer. I'm not eating burnt lasagna again. My son asked what marriage is like, so I said, imagine having only one video game, and it loves you forever, and puts up with all your crap. My wife and I have been keeping an eye on our spending. From what we can see, we're very good at it. My wife's shampoo has oxyfusion technology, so I'm pretty sure my wife's shampoo is smarter than me. UP too loud. Marriage. Rolls over and taps wife's shoulder to wake her. So it was an American tail, and not tail, because Feeble was a mouse, right? Well. If it isn't that thing I told my wife I already did. The best thing about being married is having someone who can tell you if something is disgusting or not. Rolls over in bed and whispers to wife. I ate like 75 chicken nuggets today. My wife messaged me to say she's excited to have barbecue ribs with me tonight, so I made sure to compliment her sexting skills. I was just about to do that chore that I see you're starting now. Marriage. If at first you don't succeed, maybe your wife will just do it for you from now on, like that time I loaded the dishwasher. That moment when you realize neither of you remember whose toothbrush is whose. Her. We need to talk. Me, unsubscribe. Got a static shock when I kissed my wife today, so that's the end of that. Can you take photo of our toilet seat and send me also brand of toilet? Keeping our marriage fresh, exciting via texts. 99% of marriage is waiting in the car for your spouse. Every night they're on separate laptops in the same room. Wife, make the hotel reservation for date night. Me, hey Hilton. Can you charge my card for a place my wife and I can go to sleep in at 9 p.m. Wife, you wanna share a seltzer can with me? Me, sure. Definition, get up and get me a drink. Marriage is essentially being able to watch another person eat chicken wings without throwing up. Marriage is basically just agreeing to Snapchat one person and only one person for the rest of your life. I recommend getting frustrated with your spouse at least once a day so they won't forget you're miserable. Marriage is like a video game. Starts off easy, then gets harder, and eventually you go online and find a way to cheat. Subscribe for daily update.